Stay calm. You've been through this before. You'll get through it again. You often meet your fate on the road you take to avoid it. A trusting heart will follow only those who truly follow their heart. In a time of deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. Man doesn't know what he is capable of until he is asked. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. When you procrastinate, you become a slave to yesterday. Sometimes the grass is greener, sometimes it is sick. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. I saw a star. I reached for it. I missed, so I accepted the sky. Our society is run by insane people for insane objectives. To realize that you do not understand is a virtue. Not to realize that you do not understand is a defect. I am thankful for all of those who said no to me. It's because of them I'm doing it myself. Everything is created twice, first in the mind and then in reality. We are products of our past, but we don't have to be prisoners of it. Money is better than poverty, if only for financial reasons. We swallowed the chaos because we knew we didn't want to be ordinary. It's not whether you got knocked down, it's whether you get back up. The truth doesn't mind being told every once in a while. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. It's failure that gives you the proper perspective on success. I don't paint dreams or nightmares. I paint my own reality. I ought to go upright and vital and speak the rude truth in all ways. Judge your success by what you had to give up in order to get it. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. I do not know everything, still many things I understand. We say later, later, until later becomes too late, and all we can think of is if only. Everything, no matter how beautiful, is only with us for a while. I'm a greater believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. Honest is how I want to look. The truth doesn't glitter and shine. Being unconquerable lies with yourself. Being conquerable lies with your enemy. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Maybe some things aren't meant to be known. Maybe they're just meant to be accepted. The most common form of despair is not being who you are. It was always the becoming he dreamed of, never the being. Everything you do doesn't have to be seen or heard. Positive expectations are the mark of the superior personality. The longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm us. Be mindful, be grateful, be positive, be true, be kind. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Know thyself, know thy enemy. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. If truth doesn't set you free, generosity of spirit will. Stop trying to create a new you around the same old people. Feel your emotions, live true your passions, keep still your mind. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Your life is a reflection of your thoughts. Think well. Celebrate true friends. They are a part of you that always sparkles. The bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. When a wise man points at the moon, the imbecile examines the finger. Sometimes I think my head is so big because it is so full of dreams. When I stopped to take a breath, I noticed I had wings. Without knowing the force of words, it is impossible to know more. If ignorant both of your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. Do not use life to give life to death. Do not use death to bring death to life. Distance sometimes lets you know who is worth keeping and who is worth letting go. And regulation entails organizational effectiveness, a chain of command, and a structure for logistical support. Let the speaker speak truly, and the judge decide justly. Remember that you are only alive now. This is the only moment you have. Embrace it. Leaders are limited by their vision rather than by their abilities. A fool despises good counsel, but a wise man takes it to heart. Follow your heart. Listen to your inner voice. Stop caring about what others think. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. The snow goose need not bathe to make itself white. Neither need you do anything but be yourself. Too many doubts grow in the cracks of silence and separation. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. Colors blind the eye, sounds deafen the ear, flavors numb the taste, thoughts weaken the mind, desires wither the heart. I was never aware of any other option but to question everything. Follow your heart, then root its longing with the facts. It is better to live one day as a lion than 100 years as a sheep. Life changes very quickly, in a very positive way if you let it. Darkness ages faster than you'd think. It doesn't loiter on forever. When deeds and words are in accord, the whole world is transformed. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. Apparent confusion is a product of good order, apparent cowardice of courage, apparent weakness of strength. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. Feeling guilty does not set us free. Being equipped sets us free. If I have a platform and a voice, I should use it for my people. A single death is a tragedy. 1,000,000 deaths is a statistic. Only he who has no use for the empire is fit to be entrusted with it. Correct your mistake as soon as you have found it. Some use drugs to silence the pain. Others use them to feel the pain they silenced. Power is not revealed by striking hard or often, but by striking true. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. No matter how good you get, you can always get better, and that's the exciting part. When pure sincerity forms within, it is outwardly realized in other people's hearts. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. Your life has a limit, but knowledge has none. If you use what is limited to pursue what has no limit, you will be in danger. Insanity doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Know what you want, work to get it, then value it once you have it. So long as you fight the darkness, you stand in the light. Each star is a mirror reflecting the truth inside you. My destination is no longer a place, rather a new way of seeing. May my heart be kind, my mind fierce, and my spirit brave. The fruit of empty hopes is more bitter than the saddest truth. A good completion takes a long time. A bad completion cannot be changed later. Only dead fish go with the flow.